2025 is here. Welcome into the stadium, everybody. We are live here at the stadium, here at Legends Club. And before us we see UFC Brawl 20. Randamie versus Rousey. 2 title matches up for grabs tonight. Lots of implications for bantamweight and the lightweight division. We're going to get started now in the undercard. Here we go. I'm going to send it down to the guys in the cage. And I will be back in a little bit for the rest of the card. Enjoy.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Edmund the Golden Boy Shabazian.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, Kevin Holland in another big spot as this round gets underway. He believes he has a huge grappling advantage in this fight, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to force the takedown here early. He still believes if this was a kickboxing match that he can realize some success, but huge grappling advantage, at least on paper, for Kevin Trailblazer Holland. Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. Leg kick is true. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Beautiful punch lands. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And there's that inside leg kick.
Watch knees to the body.
Kevin Holland going for the body, missed with that kick. Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Big right hand there. Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go. Oh, he's advancing. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Just over 3 minutes to go.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Lands a big elbow there. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
This is a terrible position.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Shabazian's in half guard. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Holland's back in full mount. Wow, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Shabazian's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Holland. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so he's got him in the north side.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, it's tight. Well, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Holland. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Holland gets caught with that punch. 10 seconds to go in the round. Round two next.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to it.
Johnson getting the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Gets to the single collar tie now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Beautiful block.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Holland gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Huge left hand. Oh, a big right hand. And he switches to southpaw. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Holland's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy
Oh, massive hit kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, big left hand. Just misses with the straight right.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. Nice.
45 seconds remain in the round. North-south position. Hollins now looking for a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. 15 seconds to go. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Holland. 10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzzed on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. Don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Effective use of the jab there by Holland. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, he is hurting for certain. Shabazian's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but they'll finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And, hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that outfit.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
That's how you block a strike. Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
Doctor corrals the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now. But certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on the shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance. And as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start.
Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
2 minutes and change. Oh! Beautiful diving strike. Oh, big shots here. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward.
Beautiful transition.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish, or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Shabazian's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside position to take a look at that cut between rounds. Final 30 seconds. Oh! Oh! With authority, the body.
Oh. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Nice fight, bro. Nice. That was all of you.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joanne JoJo One! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Viviane Vivi Araujo!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Joanne Wood as we get the early round action here underway. She certainly has a great submission game, but it is her striking that has paid a lot of the bills. And this is a pretty interesting stylistic matchup here, striker versus grappler. And classically, Joanne Wood believes that if she can keep this fight on the feet, that will be the path of least resistance here tonight.
Let me see that hook now.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar ties. Cannot take those leg kicks clean like that. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing? Big kick land.
All right, early round 1 action here and an early takedown attempt. Nice job by her to stay up right there, DC.
She did a good job of getting her legs back, defending the takedowns. Now look for her to let loose on her feet and really try to find an end to this fight.
Have you seen anything like it? About a minute into the fight, these women are balling, they are brawling. Somebody's going to go down.
I mean, somebody has to go to sleep. This is impossible a pace to keep. That was a big check.
Wood going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Nice. Nicely done. Well-placed kick there by Viviane Araujo.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Oh, nice counter jab there.
Leg gets to the target. Nasty high kick lands.
Oh, she landed a huge hook there. Under 3 minutes to go in round 1. Oh, huge kick. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Araujo's in half guard now. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC. All right, she's going for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Woods looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Great job landing from the top position.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Wood.
In the half guard.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Under 2 minutes in the first round. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Huge shot by her right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Huge shots going on right here.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Short uppercut in the clinch by Wood. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Beautiful kick lands.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, well placed with the uppercut there. Araujo gets the takedown here late in the round. It's a strategy you see from a lot of high-level fighters to try to sway the judges late in the round. Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very good.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
Round two is next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but these women will fight on. We nearly saw a knockout out of the red corner, then a near knockout out of the blue corner. Going to be interesting to see where this fight goes from here.
It was all happening so fast, John, that no one could have ever told me that we would be seeing another round. Tremendous heart on display in this fight.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
All right, round two. This crowd is going strong. This could be it.
Oh, right hand.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh! Big knee lands there. Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked, though, by Araujo. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Huge knee lands in the clinch.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Man, look at the redness almost immediately on the right side of her body. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Wood.
It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting stunned. You keep taking that, it'll be a short night.
Able to check that kick as well. Man, how about that? Her takedown defense holds up yet again. I'm not sure if she's drilling at the Daniel Wrestling Academy, but her takedown defense is
My door's always open, J.A. You know that, and I will charge you that membership fee. But let me tell you, somebody is really working hard with her on her takedown defense. She is a very well-rounded fighter, and that is on full display tonight as she is way ahead in this fight.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Ujo's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. And now, there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, right hand barely missed there.
Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. She can throw as many kicks as her opponent will allow her to.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Viviane Araujo. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to...
John, she's done. It looks like it's over.
Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Oh, good elbow there.
Oh, solid kick right there. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym. Hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until tonight.
All of her coaches talked about how special she was. And when it finally clicks, everyone's going to be impressed. Tonight, everything clicked, and you can see now that she has the ability to go real far in MMA.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
30 seconds to go in round 2. Pretty good connection there, yeah. Back to the feet now.
What a beautiful left punch that landed there.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big knee land.
Immediately gets the underhook. Battling for hooks.
Now we get some space as she separates from her. Good round.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final is underway. Straight right is there.
I want you to make that cut worse now.
Wood gets touched by that kick there. Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Araujo going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Nice straight punch there. Not a good visual there. You can see she can put some pressure on that lead leg, but starting to limp, man.
She's starting to limp. She's been beat up. Her opponent had a game plan, an idea that that would be something that would be available to her. She was able to get to it early, and now she's continuing to do it, and now it's showing in the work that she's done.
Left hook to the head. Low kick lands flush. Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous
Well,
round.
she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown to end the beginning of the earlier round.
Araujo's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
Try to establish that jab. Huge connection by her there.
Massive shot, man. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, I can't think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous octagon. We got two fighters who are nearly gassed out here, champ.
Both of them are exhausted, and they are questioning what they did wrong in the preparation for this fight. Or did they get in the octagon and just go crazy? You got to manage your cardio if you're going to be able to fight a long fight.
Well, she is clearly going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there, DC. Got to think she's got to go balls to the wall for submissions now.
She's got to go crazy. All those things her jiu-jitsu coach tells her, don't try this, don't try that. You got to try it now because nothing else has worked to this point.
She goes inside, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stayed.
Oh, big elbow.
Wood's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Araujo gets tagged by that stiff jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly.
Ooh. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swings. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. Oh, look at that.
That landed. Her corner men are losing their minds. She got stunned by that strike earlier in the round, but just hasn't gotten herself mentally or physically back in the fight.
You never know how your fighter is going to react to adversity. Right now, she has not done a good job of it.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Araujo's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Left hand connection and a right. Araujo gets the takedown now. Let's see what she can do with it.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Araujo's eye is starting to swell shut. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Araujo's back in half guard. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
That was exactly what we were. Way to listen.
Which way will it go? Araujo or Wood? We're going to find out right now.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Joanne JoJo Wood.
All right, so she gets it done on the scorecards here tonight. A well-rounded approach, leaned on her entire mixed martial arts game, and she's getting a big fight next for sure.
You kind of thought that she held the advantages. You knew that she was able to grapple if she needed to, but she stayed out of there, and she controlled the striking exchanges, and she earned a massive decision victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Benoit, God of War, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jalen the Tarantula Turner.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1, and Jalen Turner looks even taller and longer, if you can believe it, than he did in his last fight. He's a well-rounded 5-tool player, credentialed in the BJJ world, an outstanding striker, as Bobby Green can attest. But for the opposition, it's just about how you get inside against Jalen Turner. Can you even shoot at his legs without paying the ultimate price? See how the opponent chooses to proceed against one of the longer, more accomplished lightweights on the roster in Jalen Mitchell. Takedown defense holds up. Nice uppercut. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, outstanding knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow it up. Certainly using his length well in this one tonight. Oh, nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Turner gets caught with that punch.
Those are big strikes. Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe go. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Turner.
That was nice. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Turner's right back to the full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knee.
Turner's trying to lock up on a submission now.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
He's having his way with him here. Now drops inside that closed guard.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he got out. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Turner.
Not being just offensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the...
Rear naked choke.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. We may get a finish here. Rear naked choke, locked in. All he's got to do now is drive forward pressure to make his opponent tap. This is where he wants to be.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard.
Turner's got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, nice guillotine there. That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Inside. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Oh, now he's attacking his own triangle. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and ends this fight.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round.
Turner was cut in
this
round.
Below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
See if he can
All right,
pull it
replay
out
truck
ahead
has
here.
been kept busy tonight as we get you some
In the
clips
second
from
round.
that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Quick jab.
Massive good land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Turner. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
He passed the half guard.
The Tarantula's back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Nice transition. Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
That one's still in trouble. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
Absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Turner ground and pound from half guard.
Nice, good strikes. Keep going forward.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Turner's right back to the full mount here. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Oh.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Ground and pound strike there now. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Come on. 90 seconds to go.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Don't be flat. You gotta be on the side. Get to a side.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. The Tarantulas is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Under a minute to go. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you know what a good wrestling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
All right.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. Great submission technique on full display by the opponent.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Seconds winding down in round 2.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there. Maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, big left hook there.
Jab hurt him a little bit. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom. Very fast jab lands for him. Oh, nice takedown defense. Fast leg kick lands. Oh, big elbow.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now. Lands a quick jab.
He's going guillotine.
That guillotine is very tight. How in the world did he escape that submission? Oh, nice.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Turner's back in full mount. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Turner's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Jalen Turner. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighting.
He's isolating an arm. He's got it isolated.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Benoit God of War Randamie.
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to
Big
the judges,
debut for
be
Benoit
the
here.
question, right? Be the person
In the
that is
UFC
so
Brawl
dominant
series.
that you know you're
Big
getting your
fun.
hand raised. He did exactly that
Especially in
tonight,
the lightweight
and he gets a
division,
dominant
where
decision.
later in the evening in the co-main event, we have the lightweight championship. We are still continuing now. Now we're going to go to the flyweight division. As you can see, almost ready to the main event, Randamie versus Rousey for the bantamweight championship. Let's send it down to the cage, guys.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jussier Formiga.
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
All right, well, DC, you don't have to watch college wrestling on your phone tonight, because we got a great stylistic round matchup in front of us as round 1 gets underway. BJJ black belt collegiate wrestler. Something's got to give tonight.
Something has got to give. It is a grappler's dream. This is the type of matchup that gets old DC out of bed in the morning. I love watching these types of fights. These guys that are great at what they do and more than willing to engage on those terms. Grappler versus wrestler. Don't get much better.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Nice body kick. Nifty little uppercut there by the wrestler. He told you in the fighter meeting he's got hands. Showed it to you there.
Well, he showed it. I mean, that's a tricky little uppercut there. Good job timing it. Not just defending like a wrestler by sprawling, but throwing that uppercut and showing him that there's going to be damage if you enter in the range.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Formiga. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attach it. Oh, watch the arm here. Arms in deep. Oh, wow.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Mokaev. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Mokaev. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Mokaev's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that.
Nice sub attempt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Under 2 minutes to go. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Mokaev.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a hook. Now trying to trap an arm.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep. He goes belly down, J.A.
Oh, he got it.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before. He's got to be careful here.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
You lost that last night. He's all over you with the submission attempts. Great job with your defense, but we got to do better. I want you to put him on the defensive. That means we got to.
All right, some highlights for you now on that previous round, DC. Those body kicks were so good, I kind of felt like I got the wind knocked out of me from one of them.
I have been on the receiving end on some nasty body kicks, right? And all you want to do is start to carry your hands lower. Problem with that is the kicks start to look like they're going to go high. He's got to make an adjustment, change something, or this fight is going to continue to go down the same path.
You ready?
All right, round two. All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's going to have to do things differently if he's going to submit this guy.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Stuffs the takedown. Oh, nice judo toss for him. All right, feet on the hips here. Mokaev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Muhammad Mokaev.
In the half guard.
Good work from the top here by an ever-improving juicy Formiga. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Formiga's right back to the full mount. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, bails on the submission now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Gotta be careful here.
2 minutes have gone by. Formiga's in half guard. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Formiga. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Oh, great reversal to top position by Mokaev. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Formiga. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Mokaev's back in full guard now. What a strike from off of his back.
He passes the half.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Work, guys, come on.
Side control now.
Changes the position.
Formiga ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Nice positional control here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today.
Stop,
Great
stop,
job of
stop.
following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Your opponent outstruck you that last round. You need to be smarter. technically, you're a better striker than he is. You can move around more. Use your distance. Use your range.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that
Big strike lands.
big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Omega gets the single leg takedown. Unable to connect with a right hook.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. He passes to half guard. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Formiga's back into full guard. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, he's got his back.
Now he's going full mount.
Formiga's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Great defense by this fighter.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Nicely done. Mokaev's back in full mount. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armballs.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, the grounded pound is there. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Great submission defense.
1 minute to go. Mokaev going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Formiga.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
20 seconds left. Well, anytime you are in a ground...
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, UCA Formiga!
Right, about as easy a fight to score as we have had tonight as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter puts it all together, cruises to a decision victory. Your thoughts on that performance?
Just one of those times where the grappler can really confuse the wrestler. They always say the wrestling base kills jiu-jitsu. Not in this instance. This guy was not going to be denied. He should be very proud of what he did tonight in a very tough stylistic matchup when we saw it on paper.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Josie. And now introducing an opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly the Preacher's Daughter, Holm!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Albuquerque, New Mexico's Holly Holm, as conditioned really as any bantamweight on the roster. Outstanding kickboxer, great hands as well, but it's been a kick-heavy attack thus far in the UFC, and that is what people are expecting in this matchup tonight. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Oh, nice.
Good body work with that hook by the Preacher's Daughter. Oh, and there's another leg kick. Just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be. Oh, good combination.
Oh, what a kick. Pretty solid kick by her there. Beautiful straight counter.
Big shot lands for both of them.
Holm going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Good stick.
Big power shot there.
Oh, nice body shot. She lands a nice leg kick here.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. So just over 20 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Holly Holm. Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf now.
Looping left hand misses the target. Circling towards the left side now. Inside leg kick is there by Hall. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, beautifully placed as she lands yet another leg kick. At this point, she has rendered her opponent a one-legged fighter.
Yes, she is a one-legged fighter, but a wounded fighter can still be dangerous if she makes the necessary adjustments. Get in her face. Try to shoot for a takedown. Do something to change the course and the pattern of this fight.
Leg kick checked effectively there by Holly Holm.
Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how educated is her left hand, and she led with it beautifully there.
You have to be very aware to throw that strike and also very fast. She's real fast.
Trying to kick the leg out. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right?
Oh, she's hurt, yep.
– 20 seconds left. Just unable to quite find that range. Trying to hammer that lead leg. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Evenly covered. Not a bad round, but you're forcing those leg kicks too much. Let's not do that. We have to let it come naturally, just like we've trained.
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yes, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now, huge connection fire there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find a shot that would have finished the fight.
All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just goes hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed... Oh, another one!
home, gets caught by the straight punch. Straight punch there again, been there all night. Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
She got that single collar tie. Oh, that one opened her up. Nasty cut on the lip. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Man, yet another strike is thrown by her and it lands right on that calf.
She said that was the game plan. She told anyone that was listening, I'm going to beat her legs up. That's exactly what she has done.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Really nice job blocking that shot.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike win.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try.
Oh! There it is again. Look at that.
Nice hook there by the preacher's daughter. Well, you got to think at this stage of things, there is a wide margin on the judges' scorecard. She has landed a ton of significant strikes in what is her best performance today.
This is the best we've ever seen her look. She did a great job of fighting at her pace, dictating, controlling all of the exchanges, and she landed punches and bunches.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have...
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot land. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Man, her thigh just continues to worsen by the minute. That strike's not going to help matters. We'll see if she can adjust here, but it's going to be a difficult morning for her on Sunday.
I'd keep doing it. I really would just keep kicking her in the leg. Her opponent has found out that that is a way that she can land. She has not shown that she can stop this game plan. Keep going to the well. Keep landing these leg kicks and you'll get the finish.
20 seconds to go, round 2. 15 seconds. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
10 minutes in the can. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. The truck's going to run back that knockdown for us, DC, and thought we might have gotten a fight finish there.
Yeah, we thought it was over. I mean, I was over here yelling, it's done. I thought the night was done, but instead, we go forward. That shows how tough she is. And let's see if her opponent can find the shot, though, that will end the night this time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, we have arrived at our next round. A huge 5 minutes upon us here in terms of the career trajectory for both of these men.
And this is the moment where somebody's going to have to bite down on the mouth
mouth guard and make a decision, a determination that you will not be denied.
Bite down on the knee. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, Champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Oh, big left.
Oh, my goodness.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights of the year.
It's been one of the best fights of the year. Both have laid it on the line. The blood, the bruising, the physicalness of this fight has been so fun to watch. I don't know if I even care who won the fight. I just know that I've been entertained, and I know that both of these women are going home with some extra bonus money.
Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Massive body kick lands.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, the bruising on her calf is really getting bad now, DC. Certainly she can lean on the physical toughness, but I'm not sure she's going to be able to stand up much longer.
She's got to try to get the takedown, John. She's got to get off of her feet. She can barely stand. She's not able to move. She's got to get close, get to a clinch, try to drag this fight to the floor.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Well, at this point, the bruising on her thigh, I would say, is getting critical. She's not moving as well, and physically, I'm just not sure how many more she can take.
She won't be able to take many more. She should have addressed this early. She got behind the 8 ball, and she has not been able to catch up. Right now, her opponent is flowing, and she understands that all it takes is one setup to get back to that leg kick.
Trying to kick the leg out. We passed the midway point of the third and final round. All right, so storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round.
Nice punch to the head. She's got some swelling on the left side of her face.
What an atmosphere in this arena. Fans don't come out for defense, and this fight has been all offense all the time. Unbelievable will. It's
unbelievable will, unbelievable action. These two have done such a great job of just emptying the gas tank. There have been moments in this fight where you wonder aloud whether or not either of these women would make it to the end. We are 1 minute left in the fight. Both have cuts. Both of them are bruised. Both of them have been beat up. But we have had one of the best fights we've seen in a very long time.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure? Look at the inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Big right hand. That leg kick hurt.
30 seconds in the round. Just misses there with the left. Big straight left. Final seconds of this fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
All right, so congratulations to the former UFC bantamweight champion Holly Holm on a big win here tonight. When you see her perform like this, sometimes it's hard to believe that she's only been doing full-time MMA since 2013. So now after a win like this, maybe she gets another crack at the title at 135 pounds. She's also proven to be very competitive up in the featherweight division. Sky is the limit yet again for Holly Holm after a big victory here tonight.
Holly Holm moves up to 2-0 in the bantamweight division. Definitely will be looking at a title shot in the near future. All right, guys. It is now time for the co-main event of the evening. This is for the lightweight championship. Both men are 2-0. Somebody is going to lose and get their first loss in the simulation. Let's get the first of 2 title matches done. Let's head down to the cage for the lightweight championship.
Well, if you don't feel good for Bobby King Green and this career resurgence in the UFC, then I don't know what to tell you. This man has had to be up and down and had to take a lot of really challenging stylistic matchups, but his style is one of the hardest to prepare for in this lightweight division. He moves exceedingly well, always in lateral motion, and if he does get touched, never looking for a way out. His durability has been questioned at this stage of his UFC career, but Bobby Green has been there, he has done that, and he proved against a guy like Grant Dawson that even when he's a betting underdog against the guy who is all the rage, don't sleep on Bobby Green at this stage of his career. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev ready to make his statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bobby King Green. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet...
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Knee on belly, postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped.
Makhachev gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Relax, keep those hands up.
That's a big strike right there. Nice leg kick.
Oh, nice takedown defense there. Looked like the boxer might have even cracked a wry smile. The wrestler tried to get him down, 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, that's him just kind of acknowledging that the work that he put in is paying off. It's paying dividends. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over to the corner and gives him a wink and goes, hats off to you, boys. You got me prepared.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Huge knee lands from the rope.
Keeping him honest with the jab.
When both prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Keep your hands up, man.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, exactly as he threw it up. Postures up, lands a flush, clean elbow. Green getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Great shot from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Makhachev's in half guard. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
He's got to be careful here.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. And now he's got the back. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, let's go, let's go.
All right, feet on the hips here. Under a minute to go in our opening round.
Pop that hook.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Green. All right, close guard now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
He's throwing a hook.
Green's pass attempt denied. Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine. submission locked in.
Starting to get deep. Oh, my goodness, he's getting tight.
Let's go.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, he got up. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward and off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Okay, you lost that round. It's okay. You're going to come out and win this one, all right? If he's got you on the ground, though, and you're in trouble, anytime you're in trouble,
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in the position to get the job done.
Takedown defense is there.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Green. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. All right, so we told you off the top, if this boxer wanted the best chance at victory tonight, he had to keep the fight upright. So far, so good.
Yeah, he's done that. And
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
no, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh!
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Makhachev's back in half guard.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. 2-on-1.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the ball.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
In the half guard.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, man, beautiful job to target that already compromised spot. It's getting worse by the minute. Less than 2 minutes now to go.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Green's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Good work here to the body on the ground by Islam Makhachev.
Underhook, stand.
Less than a minute now to go in round two. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet. And no surprise that our referee's going to step in here. That eye is essentially shut. And if the doctor is brought in, and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swelling. He did a few more shots and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
That'll do it. Fighter trying to state his case, but he's not going to be passing any vision tests tonight. TKO via doctor stoppage, sort of an anticlimactic ending to that one. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is, and still UFC lightweight champion at 155 pounds. That's saying something, right? A murderer's row of contenders, and the #1 contender, no match for the champion tonight.
For a long time, we talked about 155 as the toughest division in the entire UFC. Tonight, he shows why he is the champion, he's been the champion, and he will stay the UFC lightweight champion.
All right, it is now time. The women's bantamweight championship is on the line. We are now going to welcome Ronda Rousey back to the Diesel Sports League, Diesel Sports Simulation League, and the UFC Brawl Series. Let's go.
All right, here she is, big-time feel. No surprise there, the UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby. Dude, you got to see what Ronda Rousey just did. And it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Ronda Rousey steps into the octagon, and this time she wants to leave with the belt. Well, when you're the champion, you cannot rest on your laurels, and she certainly has not done that. She has gotten better with every passing defense of this UFC Bantamweight Championship, and she's got another significant challenger in her wake tonight.
She gets better every time she steps into the octagon. She understands the importance of defending this belt and defending it the right way. That's why she is such a long-reigning champion. She isn't a flash in the pan. She does not want to be here for the right now. She wants to be remembered. And in a division that had so many great champions in the past, she has to build a resume that can't be matched if she wants it to happen.
She's done a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, strategization, and she believes without a shadow of a doubt that she will leave once again as the champion tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Rowdy Ronda Rousey! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Jermaine the Iron Lady, Randamie.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, what else can you say about Ronda Rousey? Women are in the UFC largely because of this fighting pioneer. You know about her grappling, her submission game, but it's all set up by her takedowns. Olympic bronze medal in judo. The judo throws figure to be coming her opponent's way here tonight. Trying to establish the jab early on here. All right, so just as her corner said in our fighter meeting, she was going to close the distance and try to get the clinch early. Mission accomplished. Now we'll see how her opponent can respond.
I wonder how hard...
Outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick. But there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Nice jab by Ronda Rousey.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent. Real quick leg kick.
Oh, leg kick. Stats in that department starting to pile up. Oh, nice strike landed there by Randamie. Oh, beautiful jab. She has certainly found the range with that weapon, and I guess when you have a reach advantage like this, might as well use it. Just unable to quite find that range. Nice crack there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Oh, a beautiful land with the front kick there. Defensively, not a good sign for her that strike got through.
It landed exactly where she needed it to. She has to make changes, start turning the elbow inside to try to make her kick toe to her elbow. She gets space and gets some separation.
Randamie's kick to the body is blocked. Oh, she is good with that hook tonight.
Big shot to the head.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of it.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get her
back to the feet. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. She blocked that punch. Nice jab by Randamie.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. Great left hand.
Oh, another nice... Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, pretty good. Oh! Under a minute now to go. Well, Rousey's eye now closing up.
Right to the single collar. She was in. Oh, my God.
Oh, lands a hip toss now. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success. Oh, nice headlock.
I don't know, it looks like she might have it locked in.
She's always a step ahead, so she's advancing right now.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
First round winding down here. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Round two straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out of heads in the next round? Holy smokes!
Judo toss made it look easy. Well, Rousey's in half guard now.
And now she's in mount.
Well, Rousey's looking for an arm bar here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
You can get out of there. Come on.
This is it. This has to be the end.
Oh, she's out.
Wow. Way to stay tall in a tough situation and defend that arm.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking tonight.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking, and to this point, she has proven exactly that.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet.
Nice strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's still getting the fight. She's got to put her black in her face so that she can evade her opponent to finish her.
Rousey's going for an arm here. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. How is she not tapping?
I have no idea.
There's the tap! Goodness. Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Jeez Louise.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rousey.
All right, so another seminal moment in a career chock full of them for Rowdy Ronda Rousey as she continues to celebrate there with her corner. She was at her dominant best yet again here tonight and seemingly is only getting better now at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this division.
Ronda Rousey is your new women's bantamweight champion. But with Holly Holm winning, are we going to see a matchup between those two? The post show happens right now. All right, everybody. So this night was rather interesting. Out of the 7 matchups, 5 went to the judges, and the co-main events and the main event ended up being some form of knockout and submission. So performance of the night, knockout, was your co-main event. Islam versus Green. Islam scored a second round TKO knockout. The performance of the night, the submission of the night, was Ronda Rousey submitting. And the fight of the night was the opener of the main card, Wood versus Reju, for the fight of the night. So let's do a quick little check here for the rankings. For the first match, for the middleweights, Holland had a great trying to see. Shabazin was 0-1. He now is 0-2, and Holland, this was his debut, and he did very well on the debut, and he now is 1-0. He should crack the top 10 ranking after the fight today. Second matchup there, Wood and Reju. Joni Wood now is 1-1 in the flyweight division. She probably will not. She's ranked number 11th here. She probably will not go anywhere until the next week, in the next round. Turner and St. Denis, lightweight. Both men, this was their premier debut. And Benoit will definitely get into the top 10 rankings for that. Although we have another number 1 contender, and we'll get to him in a minute once we get to the co-main event. Formiga and Mokev, the flyweights. Both men, this was their. Oh, I'm sorry. Formiga was 0-1. He is 1-1 now. He will definitely get into the top 10 rankings. For the women's bantamweight, well, first let's do the lightweight. because then we can talk about the bantams weights in together. But here for the lightweights, Islam is still champion. King Green will go to 2-1. He'll drop down in the rankings, but the number one contender is Daniel Hooker. So the next matchup will be Islam Makhachev versus Daniel Hooker, coming up in the next round. I'm not really sure when they'll fight. Probably UFC Brawl 26, but I'm not sure. But Daniel Hooker is your number one contender. And finally, in the women's bantamweight, Randamie, of course, will go to 1-1. The champion, Ronda Rousey, will hit up the champion spot there. Holly Holm goes to 2-0. Mayra Bonero is 2-0 as well. So we might have a number one contendership for there. But we also have Kayla Harrison, who is 1-0. She is fighting Juliana Pena in UFC Brawl 22. And that could be a number one contendership match right there as well. But we'll find out. We'll find out at another time. All right, so let's exit this event now, and now let's talk about UFC Brawl 21. UFC Brawl 21, here it is, live in the stadium here on YouTube. It'll happen in February. I don't have the date set right now. It will be, hold on. Yes, I do. No, I don't. No date yet for UFC Brawl 21. I'm deciding between two dates, and I'm not sure what I want to do yet. But it will happen in February. So get me on the socials, and we will announce it and get through it together. But let's look at some of the fights here. Karine Sylvia versus Jennifer Maya for the women's flyweight division. For the men's flyweight division, Amir Elbazi takes on Mathis Nicolou as they make their debuts as well. And then we have, as you can see, three middleweight matches right in a row. Borolo Till, number one. Number two, this one. And number three is Duplessis versus Hernandez in the middleweight division. The flyweights then take the co-main event. Molly McCain versus Macy Barber. And the main event is for the middleweight championship. Sean Strickland, 2-0, takes on the 2-0 Paul Craig. So the three middleweight fights in this card will make a big telling on who possibly will be the next contender for the middleweight championship. That will, of course, take place in February, but let's keep moving. Let's just keep showing you. I'll show you something else here. UFC Brawl 22. Here's what's coming up. Just a little preview of what's coming up. This doesn't have a date yet, but here is UFC Brawl 22. Some of the highlights for this card. Stipe Miocic, he is 0-2 in the UFC Brawl series. He looks to get back on track when taking on Pavlovich in a major heavyweight contendership there. We already kind of talked about it, but here's Kayla Harrison versus Juliana Pena. Harrison 1-0, Juliana Pena 1-1. Once again, the winner of that will also take a step into the bantamweight division, and of the main event is the heavyweight championship of the world. Curtis Blades versus Cain Velasquez. Both men undefeated so far in the UFC Brawl series. Takes us to UFC Brawl 23. Once again, this is just to show you what's coming up. Get you excited about what's coming up. UFC Brawl 23. The return of Tito Ortiz, who is 0-1 so far in the division. Junior Dos Santos takes on Alistair Overeem. In the welterweight, the co-main event, as you can see that one, Chemez and Usman, is the co-main event. And the main event is for the welterweight championship. George St. Pierre defends his championship against Sean Brady. UFC 24. We go to the little portion of the stadium, and this is just a little bit of a break from title matches. But we have a huge main event in Talbot versus Yangdong, and the co-main event is Vettori versus Diaz. And we round things off with the UFC Brawl 25, which, once again, no date. But this will be another big one. UFC Brawl 25. The co-main event is Tony Ferguson versus Mark Diassi. Both men are 0-1, looking to get on track. And the main event is the Flyweight Championship. Jessica Andrade versus Erin Blanchfield. Both ladies are 2-0, so someone will lose their first fight. Guys, that'll do it for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I will put up a highlights video soon. And we will go from there. Guys, UFC Brawl 20, as you can see, was a fantastic night. Thank you so much for joining me. Join me on Twitch on Tuesday night as Destiny 2 Revenant Act 3 begins. And then I will be back on YouTube on January 16th, where we will be doing the PGA West Tour, as we will play around of that as the pros do the PGA West. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys later. Take care.